Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to episode number 153 here on season 1. And today we are talking about reinvesting in Genesis mining or collecting the payout. Anyways, this question comes from Ryne Huston. Yep. And he asks or says, Coach Keith Bridgeforth, thanks for the link. Boom! Coin Flash app. Link in the description, check it out. Basically, roundups that get invested into cryptocurrency. So far, I think I've got like $20 invested over there, and I think I made like $2. So not too bad. I actually kind of like it because it dollar cost averages the cryptocurrency market. And so if there was a crash or a bubble pop, you know, you would still be able to buy in and you would get more Bitcoin / Ethereum for a pretty decent price. Anyways, I purchased a small contract for Ethereum and don't have any strong feelings yet. Same here. Allocated the mining to BTC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Would enjoy you doing some videos on Genesis mining and thoughts on it. I'm pondering to reinvest the mining return into more contracts, or should I do a payout? Great questions. So personally, myself, by the way, brought in the GPU, and this will make a lot more sense later on as a microphone. I know it's like, I just like had to bring it on because Genesis mining, and I have a GPU, and so I was like, I just got to do it. Sorry, it's just inside. Anyways, makes me way too excited. So personally, I reinvest my earnings that I get paid from Genesis mining back into buying more contract. Last month or a couple months ago, I did buy one of those Bitcoin mining contract pre-sales. I only think I bought like 0.2 terahash or something like that because I really didn't have that much coin to invest, and so that was all I had, so I bought that, which I guess I should have bought probably a little bit more, I don't know. So overall, I've been able to invest $60 back into those Bitcoin mining contracts. I think I have a total of 300 of my own dollars invested into there, and I just bought another few contracts yesterday on Monero and some Ethereum. But basically on Genesis mining, I'm just trying to snowball it and be able to reuse that money just to reinvest into Genesis mining eventually. So when that'll happen, it will probably be about another like $200 to $300 that I got to invest, and then from there I should be pretty good. With the overall crypto market, I'm pretty concerned and I'm pretty speculative. I think we're honestly getting pretty close to a bubble pop or a strong decline in the crypto market, and this will probably happen as Bitcoin stops setting new highs and people stop pumping the actual currency, and then we'll see that dip, which is where I'm concerned about with Genesis mining, because if those contracts are no longer profitable, then they'll be dropped, and thus you no longer be getting paid money. So that's, I think, the risk that you run with buying those Genesis mining contracts is if it's no longer profitable, then they'll get dropped. And so I think that's your biggest concern, whether just to hold the payouts or to reinvest them. Right now, I feel like you could probably get away with still reinvesting them. Besides the Bitcoin mining contracts, most of the contracts on there are not very profitable. Like I think the Ethereum and the Monero and the Zcash, you actually like don't make money until like day 400 or something like that. So that's like holding it for almost a year and 3 months. But again, like for me, it's like, well, I'll just, get paid out and then reinvest that money or something. So I don't really know how I specifically feel on it. I guess it's kind of like buying a stock that pays dividends in some sense, besides the fact that you can't cash out on the original investment. But the reason why I brought the GPU on is because honestly, my thought on Genesis mining is that their contracts right now are probably overpriced. And my reasoning behind that is you can buy a GPU like this. This GPU right here, I literally bought for $70, I think, and plug it into a desktop computer and get better hashes for cheaper than you would on Genesis mining. So, for instance, I'm building, like I said, my own mining rig / computer editing software. So this is going to be used for both a little bit of mining and then also computer editing. So that way I can render, and my frame rate and all that kind of stuff will be a lot better than using my laptop that I use currently right now. But I bought this thing for $70 and it pulls in almost 300 hashes on Monero. So, and that's using MinerGate, which is not like, from what I hear, it's not the best software. But it pulls in about 300 hashes on MinerGate. On Genesis mining, that tier contract to get 300 hashes would be around $250 for only 2 years. So with the electricity of running this thing 24/7, I mean, you might cut it in half or something, so you might get about 150 hash. 100 hashes on Genesis mining for Monero is, I think, $100 or something like that. 100 hashes is $200 on Genesis mining. I want to say, I don't know. I'll just go look real quick. Monero for 200 hashes, for 100 hashes is $83. So, you know, you're going to get paid a little bit more. Plus, you're going to have this for the lifetime, and you can definitely use it for other things besides just mining. And then if you want, you could turn around and resell it. I mean, you're not going to be able to resell it for what you bought it for, but you could turn around and resell it for maybe half the price of what you bought it for, thus honestly increasing that bottom dollar that you have to make. So that's my issue with the Genesis mining contracts, is that unless you're buying the Bitcoin contracts, which are lifetime contracts until it's no longer profitable, it's not really worth it. Like, as a beginning investor looking in, I don't, unless the coin price continues to increase, which if it does on Ethereum or Monero or Zcash, then it's obviously a good buy. So I guess you're kind of playing the predictive game on whether the market's going to go down or it's going to go up. And so that's my thoughts right now. I have about $300 invested, and I plan on just continuing to reinvest that and probably add about $200 more eventually. And then from there, I'll probably stop and just, I think by that time I'll have enough money to grow that account pretty significantly over the next year. But anyways, that's my personal thoughts and opinions. Let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day, and that is, if you became a multi-millionaire overnight, what would you buy? Genesis mining contracts, of course. No, I'm just kidding. If I became a multi-millionaire overnight, I would probably invest into I would probably actually buy a lot of real estate and a lot of gold probably right now. That's just because getting rental properties or whatever, and it would probably honestly be a lot of investing over into Puerto Rico, since the economy over there is not so strong, and so if it does turn around, there's profit to be made over there. That's just my personal opinion, but I would probably buy, like I said, real estate, houses, and that way either I can rent them out or have people live there for free, whether it be like pastors or people that are helping the poor or whatever it may be. But obviously that's probably never going to happen for now. Anyways, if you guys have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, or Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy, or coaching, post those questions down below, and I will try my best to get them on the next episode. I still cannot believe that I just brought in a GPU to use it as a microphone. But until next time, don't forget to subscribe up here and check out my thoughts on Genesis mining. Check out this other video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.